Watch out, we're on it. Did HP, that is Hewlett-Packard, did it pull off the marketing stunt of the year when it announced the death of their touchpad tablet? Author of the new book, Your Company Could Be a Lot Better Than It Currently Is. You like this, don't you?
I like those long titles.
His name is Mark Stevens and he's with us. Okay, I've got two questions for you. Question number one. Hewlett-Packard, massive company. In comes a new guy at the top, Leo Apotheker. He sweeps aside the entire computer retail business, just like that. Now, was that great leadership, great marketing leadership, or what?
Well, I think it's interesting. Let me put it in perspective for a moment. The great business comes by doing something wrong and then learning what's right when you do it wrong. I gave a speech at Wharton a few months ago, and they asked me to speak, and I said, can I title the speech? And they said, sure. I said, I want the speech to be titled, Everything You Learn Here is a Waste of Time. And they allowed me to give the speech. What I meant by that is we make mistakes or we do certain things in business. And they can be thought through consciously, and that might have been a conscious decision. Who will know whether they did that way or not? But if you learn from it, it becomes just as powerful as if you planned it. So by reducing the price down to that low level...
And now you're talking about cutting the price on the tablet, okay?
Yes.
Not Leo Apotheker, just...
No, because I don't think we'll really know.
Okay.
I don't think we'll really know. But I think what we can know is, once you reduce the price down, you get to something which Bill Gates taught me, actually, network externality. Once you get a lot of these things out there, then people can start developing apps for them. So whether they did it by hook or by crook, it's worked. And it just shows you, too, that all the reviews that came out on their version of the iPad, which were not positive, when you gave it to people for $99, they got very positive all of a sudden.
So it was a marketing, it was a good marketing.
So it might have been, or it might have just been, we failed here, clear the decks. But the market speaks. And if you listen to the market, and then the coders start writing apps for it, listen to it. Don't just say, this is a decision I made, I'm going to blow it off. It's a very interesting business model that will not be taught.
Okay. Do you think, here's your judgment, do you think it was a good marketing move in the long run?
I actually have to say, I don't think it was a marketing move. I think it was this isn't working, the reviews are not good, the product isn't holding up, we've sold 500,000 of them, 100,000 of them. This is not going to work for us, we'll find another thing. And then the market surprised them. But let's not ignore the power of that.
But
go on.
This is the whole thing, though. Why didn't someone there figure out that they should have a loss leader to get a foot in the door and to get a reputation amongst people who use these products and later on try to get some pricing power? Because essentially that's all this is turning out to be.
Don't you think, Charles, I think we're in speculative territory, but we have to use our experience to be able to answer this question. Don't you think if you come out with a $99 model as an offensive move, people will think an inferior product is already even more inferior.
If it's $99 and the other one's $350, I'm going to look at that $99, and particularly if all I'm really going to do is go play a few games and go on the internet.
Yeah, that's right. That's a tap.
But you're saying you price it at $150, they would have done better. It's that simple?
I think so. Yeah, and $99 becomes magical. It's always, we call it at my firm a code breaker. What's the code breaker? What combination of product, promotion, and price will make something fly off the shelves? And that happened. So you may be right, I don't know, but I think the best thing, most important thing we can do as business people is learn from it and then go that direction.
Right. Hey, Mark Stevens, that was interesting. An interesting perspective on Hewlett-Packard's $99 tablet. Thanks very much, Mark.